Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, thank you so much for joining, and if you guys are returning, long time no see. I know that the last time I filmed a video was late September, early November. I want to apologize first off for being absent for so long, and then I want to offer an explanation. So very short notice, me and my family had to move. Our living situation that we were previously in just was not working anymore, and we decided that it would be the best decision to just move. Now, of course, we were not saving to move this soon. We had a moving fund, but it was kind of like slow going because we were anticipating to move a lot later than we had to. And so, as you can imagine, there were like so many unexpected expenses and they were just all unbudgeted for. So that is pretty much what we were funneling all of our money into. And so we weren't really budgeting any money for anything other than moving. So we moved into our new place in January, which we are in love with our place. It's in a nice neighborhood. It's really affordable and it's a really big space, and it's just perfect for like our family size, and it's just really functional for us. So we're really excited and happy about the move. And then early in the year, like January to early March, we were furnishing the apartment. So that's where most of our money was going to in the beginning of the year also. And then after that, we decided to take a vacation because we just felt like we deserved it. We were really stressed, and we were finally moved into our place. We felt like, we had accomplished a huge goal moving out and getting our own place. And so we decided to take a vacation, which, like I said, was unexpected and it was unbudgeted for. So then we had to play a couple of weeks of catch up. So yeah, that kind of brings us here. I do also want to explain something that you guys never got to find out. I did get a new job in November, so like right around the time that we decided we had to move, I got a new job. I was a salary employee. I was technically considered like a sales worker, so I received a base commission or a base salary, and then I also got commission on top of that. So that is where I've been working for the last 6 months, and as of yesterday, I no longer work there. I don't have childcare for those hours anymore, and so I did have to find new work. Starting on Monday, I'm going to be serving at a restaurant nearby, so we'll see how that goes. The pay is definitely probably going to be different, but we'll just kind of play it by ear. And I really want to be consistent with these videos, and I really enjoy making these types of videos, and hopefully you guys like watching my content. I don't know what the next couple of weeks income wise are going to look like, but I still would love to share it with you guys and bring you guys along our journey. So that is all the updating that I have for this video. Now let us get into the budget for the week. Okay, you guys, so this is the budget. I hope you guys can see it. And this is money that was earned 2 weeks ago, but was paid out to me last week. I will still have one weekly salary paycheck from my last job that I'll get next week. And then I'll also have one more commission paycheck that I receive next month. That will be my last pay from this job, but this income is from that job. So this week we had a total of $1,135, and that is a combination of like my weekly salary check, a couple of like sponsorships that my job does where you receive like a small portion of sales from, and then also a little bit of my bonus paycheck. So my bonus for last month came in a little over $1,700, and I deposited about $1,300 into our savings. And then I decided to roll over $428 to the budget. So that is a part of this income. Normally I wouldn't do that, but when I went to deposit the full amount, I realized it was going to be like really off. So I just decided to round it to the nearest thousand and then roll over the rest of the pay to this weekly stuffing. So cash envelopes is going to get 190, sinking funds is going to get 555, savings is going to get 232, and then savings challenges is going to get 158, and that is going to make up our 1135. So Here's a better view. Okay, so this is the cash for the week. I'm not going to count it just because it's a lot of cash and I've already made sure that we have the right amount. But how have you guys been? Hopefully you guys had a good Mother's Day. For all of you mothers out there, I enjoyed it. I just spent some time with my family. But yeah, I missed you guys so much. I love making these videos. You guys don't even understand how much joy it brings me. It was really hard not to make these videos. And honestly, I probably could have like made videos about our experience, like saving for the move and like budgeting for the move. But it was just a really stressful time. Like I could not have handled doing YouTube videos on top of what I was already going through. So first we're gonna get started with our cash envelopes. And we do have a little bit to unstuff this week, I believe. The first is gas, and there is some money left over in gas, but personally I don't really want to unstuff it just because I'm not sure what our weekly commute is going to look like now that I'm working a new job. So I kind of want to over budget. So there's 10 in here, and I'm just going to add our weekly 70 and leave the 10 for the week. So there's going to be 2 20s, 2 10s, and 2 5s. All right. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So $80 in gas for this next week. And I'm, thinking that we're probably not going to use this whole amount, but it doesn't hurt to be safe and just kind of see how much we use so that we can get a better gauge of what our budget will look like from here on out. Next is our son's envelope, and this is what we use to buy his diapers and wipes. So it always gets $25 every week, and we also use this for like any of his other necessities like dish detergent, laundry detergent, diaper pail refills. So it now has 20, 40, 65, 75. So $75 in his envelope, and we buy his diapers and wipes in like a 2-month bulk supply, and it's typically like $140, $150. So then for spending, we each get 20 every week, so that's gonna get 40. Don't have any left over in spending. Okay, next in household, we do have some rollover. So we have $10, which I'm going to add to our rollover fund. For now, I'm just gonna slide it back here. And I just recently bought like everything that we use for the house like a couple of weeks ago, so we're gonna be good for like another month. But I still do want to stuff something, so I'm gonna stuff 15 for the week just in case there's anything that I forgot. Right, next is beauty, and beauty has $10 left over, which again I'm gonna put in our rollover fund. So I'm just gonna add it back here, and then I'm gonna add weekly 35 to beauty. I am gonna get my nails done. I'm not sure when because I have to kind of switch my schedule around with my new work schedule, so we'll see if I even get to use this, but hopefully I will. And then lastly, miscellaneous is gonna get $5 for the week. Right. Then we did have some coins, which I'm going to put into my son's piggy bank. We haven't had coins in a really long time because I've been using my credit card to pay for like weekly expenses, and then just to pay it back, I'll just unstuff the money, but I think I'm going to go back to using cash. All right. Next is receipts, and I do have to scan these into Fetch still. If you guys are not familiar with Fetch, it's basically a cashback rewards app where you scan your receipts and they turn into points, which turn into gift cards. So if you guys are interested in that, you can definitely use my code, and then you get 2,000 points when you scan your first receipt, as do I. Next, we're going to move on to sinking funds, and I completely forgot to mention in all of the updates, I got new cash stuffing stuff. So as you can see, like all my binders are new. I decorated my cash tray, and you'll see throughout the video I got a couple of other things. Everything's virtually from Amazon, and then there's a couple things that are from Dollar Tree. So yeah, if you want the link to anything, just leave a comment down below and I will make sure to link that specific item. So our sun sinking fund is just going to get a 10, which brings it to 20. This is for those miscellaneous items that we just want to get him but aren't necessarily a necessity. Next is my sinking fund, and because we had some extra income, I'm going to put 50 this week. So that brings me to $50, $60, $5. Right. Next is my boyfriend sinking fund, and I'm also going to give him a little bit extra. I'm going to give him 30. Right, and so his sinking fund now has 20, 40, 50, 65. Okay, so next is Christmas, and we do have a budget of $500 for Christmas. In order to reach that budget, we put 10 every week. Oops. So Christmas now has 50, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80. So 180 in Christmas. Then we have birthdays, and this is for all 3 of our birthdays. My boyfriend and I's birthday is in the fall, and then our son's birthday is in the winter. So we have quite a bit to go until we'll need to touch this. But for the week, we're gonna add 65. So 50, 10, and 5. Okay, so now birthdays has 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20. So $220. Next is vacation, and like I said, we did just come back from vacation, but because we got a lot of extra money, I'm gonna add $100 this week. So that will bring vacay to 110. Then we have clothes, and we also just bought a bunch of clothes right before we went on vacation. So I'm just gonna put $30 this week, and we shouldn't need new clothes for a long time, but we have $40 in here. All right, then we have car maintenance, and I always make sure to put 20 every week. So it has 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 85. So $285 in car maintenance. Then we have tools, which gets $50 every week. So there is 50, 65 in tools. Okay, then we have fam fun, which we don't have anything planned anytime soon, but I'm just gonna be adding 40 to bring it to $50. And then for date night, I'm also gonna be adding 40 because I think we are gonna go out this weekend. Maybe to the movies or to eat, I'm not sure yet. And then we have gifts, which Father's Day is coming up soon, and I do want to be able to give my boyfriend a good amount of money because he gave me money, so I'll probably just end up saving the same amount for him. So I'm gonna put 100. So it now has 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. 185 in gifts. And then lastly in this binder, we have month ahead, which is going to get its weekly 10. And it now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30. So 130 in month ahead. Great, and that is it for our sinking funds. Okay, last binder is our savings binder. And first up is our son. So again, because we got a lot of extra money to stuff, I'm gonna put 100 in his envelope. And he now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 50, 1,000, 50, 70, 90, 11, 10, 30, 55. So $1,155 is in his savings. So I do need to put a 1K slip. Next is invest, and me and my boyfriend both did open IRA accounts, and we try to make sure we put at least $50 a month, which isn't really a lot, but it's what we are contributing for the moment. Usually it gets 25 a week, but I'm going to put 50. It now has 75. Okay, then we have emergency, which is going to get $30. Okay, so in emergency we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 30, 40, 55. So 355, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Yeah, 355. Next is car, and this is to put towards us getting a new car. And this week we are going to be adding $45. So that's the last two 20s and a 5. Okay, so now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 300. $300 in new car. And then lastly, we have furniture, which, like I mentioned, our apartment is fully furnished and we don't need anything at the moment. So I'm just gonna stuff 5 because this is like not a priority right now. So it has 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, and that is it for this savings binder. I love this binder, you guys. It's so cute. Okay, so now for our savings challenges. So we have our 52-week challenge, which I'm playing catch up this week because I didn't realize I was off by a couple weeks. So we're stuffing for week 17, 18, and 19. This is basically where you just stuff the same amount as the week of the year. So like for the first week of the year, we stuffed $1. And both me and my boyfriend are doing this challenge, which is why you'll see an envelope with black numbers and an envelope with pink numbers. So 17 is the first envelope that's gonna get stuffed, and I may or may not speed through this just because it's literally just me stuffing numbers into an envelope. Let me know if you guys actually want to see this part or if you guys can do without. And then we have another 17.
Then we have 18. Another 18. And then 19. Make sure 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. And then my 19. 2, 3, 4. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so that is our 52-week challenge. We are now up to date. Then we have our extra savings challenge. So I just kind of put random numbers on these trackers and started stuffing them. And at the end of the year, it should be a total of $1,100. So this week I decided to stuff $50. And so what I've been doing is just putting a heart next to the amount. Right, so that is that challenge. And these are the little envelopes that are from Dollar Tree. They're so cute, you guys. And then this is our rollover savings envelope. So We have $10, $15, $20 going into here. So we'll just add that in there. And then the last $2 are going into my son's piggy bank. So this is his piggy bank where we put all of our dollars. There's actually some like 5s and I think even a 20 in there, but I needed to make change. All right, you guys, that is it for this cash stuffing. I hope you guys really enjoyed, and you know, if you guys are still watching me after my 6-month hiatus, thank you so much for still supporting me. If you guys are new and you really enjoyed this video, please do not hesitate to click that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you guys can see some more of me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next weekly cash stuffing. Bye, guys.